Everybody put your hands together for the talented, the beautiful Amar Singh, everybody. What's up? Yeah. Yeah, keep clapping. Keep clapping. See what happens. Aggro at Joy for some reason. Nice to see you. Thanks so much for coming, everybody. This is so nice. I want to do crowd work, but I know many of you personally, and that I feel like that would be rude if I was like, "What do you do for work?" And you're like, "Why don't you know that? We're friends. We hang out sometimes." Hey, did you guys know that pigs can orgasm for up to half an hour? Have you heard this? It's crazy, right? Another fun fact, did you guys know that I'm the guy who discovered that? Oh, pretty cool, right? More fun than the other fact. Yes, yeah. I don't actually do stand-up. I'm a scientist, and I won't apologize for having a curious mind. I love to learn. I love to explore. You know? People say animal testing is cruel, but not the way I do it. I think the way I do it, it's nice. You know? A Sibian. I use a Sibian. Who knows what a Sibian is? Yes, a bad kind of crowd. Good. Morally corrupt. Nice to see. Yeah. I'm working on a new project right now, actually. I'm looking for funding. I'm going to figure out how long the rest of the animals come for. What do bugs do, huh? What about birds? Why don't we know that, huh? Let's get to the bottom of it, I think. I love foreign expressions. My favorite is que sera, sera. If you don't know, it's Spanish, que sera, sera, kind of roughly translates to, what? Sarah? Sarah! Yep. It's so romantic. Spanish. Truly the language of love, huh? Language of romance, yeah. Sometimes a guy will be tied to a chair and he'll be about to be killed. I hate to be the one to tell you that, but it happens. It goes on. And when he's tied to a chair like that, he'll always be like, "Please, don't kill me. I've got a wife and kids," you know? And I hate that, because that means if I was tied to a chair gonna be killed, I have to be like, "Please, don't kill me. I'm on the dating apps. Please don't shoot me in the head. I want to keep dating casually. I'm having so much fun casually dating." Getting into choking porn right now. Oh, some applause for my new hobby. Cool. I love it. I'm having fun. You gotta have something to do in this life, you know? I was trying to figure out why I'm getting into it, and I realized the last time that I was choking someone in bed, I was in love. I was in love with the person. Like, I don't know if the porn's turning me on or if I just miss Emma, you know? Way sadder for some reason. Way darker. A lot of my friends are getting into relationships right now. It's getting very hard to hang out with them, you know? Doing a lot of third wheeling, you know? You guys know third wheeling in here? Familiar? Vague? Yeah, a bit. You know, just like when you're hanging out with a couple, they're not paying attention to you. They're basically blowing each other, you know, and you're trying to tell them a story. And you're like, "This sucks. This is terrible." I think the only thing worse in this life than third wheeling has to be second wheeling, you know? Do you guys know second wheeling in here? When you hang out with your buddy while he sucks his own dick? You know? And you're like, "You're not listening to my story!" And he's like, "I'm listening. I heard you. You found a new coffee shop. I don't care," you know? Yeah. After a long day of third wheeling, second wheeling, nice to go home, do a little first wheeling, right, guys? Huh? Where my fellas at? Come on. You know? Do you guys know first wheeling in here? When you're alone with your thoughts for even a moment, you know? You get so scared, you go home, you get in your bed, you get all cozy, and then you suck your own dick. Yeah, best part about first wheeling is that when you suck your own dick, you actually look like one wheel. And that's funny. That's what I like. I hate these jokes, but I like that one. That's the one I like. Is anyone else here gross? Yeah, disgusting. Piece of shit, no redeeming quality. More for that one? That's interesting. Yeah. I'm a rat fuck of a man, you know? A real piece of shit. Like you know the movie Ratatouille? Where there's one rat, he's like, I'm gonna be a rat chef. I'm gonna make it. And all the other rats are like, you're never gonna be a rat chef. You're never gonna make it. I'm those rats. That's where I stand. Morally, emotionally. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hate stuff. I hate this dirty fucking city. I think it's so gross. I know that's a judgment call, but I just feel like people won't be honest with me about how bad it can be to be here sometimes, you know? Like, I was on the bus, guy smoking crack on the bus, he's blowing the crack smoke into my face, you know? And like most of you guys don't even care. You guys are like, oh, free crack, good for you. Nice. What are you complaining about? That shit's expensive. You know, I told that to a friend who was from me. I was like, a guy blew crack smoke into my face. He's like, really? It actually means good luck here. We call it a sailor's kiss here in Toronto. You're gonna fall in love soon. Watch out for it. Yeah, we got a big drugs crowd tonight. We like doing drugs in here. Yes, slow to get on, but yes, you guys do like drugs. Nice to see. My favorite drug combo's got to be Viagra and Adderall, you know? I love to get really hard and then read a book. That's what I like. And honey, I'm all out of books, if you know what I mean. Yeah. My favorite drug to do on its own, it's this like horse tranquilizer. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with it. Not ketamine, I'm talking a rock to the head, baby. That's how I calm down my horses, at least. That's how I keep them chill. Yeah. Big mushrooms guy as well. I did them over the pandemic with my friends Kyle and Garrett, and it was a great time for Kyle and I. Not for Garrett. He wasn't ready, you know? Wasn't there emotionally. Like 30 minutes into the trip, Garrett turned to both of us and he was like, guys, I want to tell you something. I think I'm gay. I think I've been gay for a long time, and I just wanted to let somebody know. And we were like, Garrett, of course we love you. This doesn't really change how we think about you. And he's like, guys, I'm not gay. I was just joking. And we had to be like, oh, Garrett, that's not how a joke works, buddy. I think you might be gay. And he's like, I'm not gay. And he ran into the woods, and we're like, that seems kind of gay. I don't know. Seems like what you do if you were gay in that situation. We caught up with him after a while, and things got like a little more normal. They calmed down a bit. And then he stopped us again. He was like, guys, I know I was weird about it before, but I am gay. And we were like, look, coming out's a weird process. Don't worry about it. And he's like, I've tricked you again. I've tricked you for a second time. Why would you have believed that I, Garrett, was gay? And we're like, because you keep saying it over and over again. And we had to be like, Garrett, we want you to know that we never hate you because you're gay, that we do hate you because of who you are. You're really hard to be around. This sucks, actually. We would punch you in the face, but it's maybe a hate crime right now, so we're gonna wait, we're gonna find out, and then we're gonna make a decision. And great, he did this literally 7 more times. Literally 7 more times he'd say, I'm gay, and we'd be like, okay, man, we love you. And he'd say, actually, I'm not gay, and we'd say, okay, we love you less now, but sure, you know? And it got really frustrating. It was like, just tell us, like, how you feel, you know? Anyway, then we fucked him in the woods. Turns out, we were all gay, baby! Gay in the woods! Only way to do it! Only way it counts if a deer's watching. That's true. Yeah. Also, they weren't magic mushrooms. They were just regular mushrooms. I should clarify that. I guess I just ate a risotto and then fucked 2 guys in the woods. Oh, that is the whole story. Okay. I don't have to say all that other stuff next time. Okay, next taping, just risotto and then the sex. That's the whole thing. Guys, I gotta come clean. I'm not gay, actually. I do have a unique sexuality, I think, a very special one. Let's see. Make some noise in the room if you're a bisexual person. Where are my bisexuals at? Good. I'm glad they didn't come to the show. I'm glad there's only 2. Everyone else picked a side, and I like that. They're confident in their beliefs, you know? Okay, and then, all right, so make some noise if you thought you were bisexual for like a weird amount of time. Like maybe like, I don't know, 7 years, 4 guys, you know? And then you tried some stuff, and now you're not gay at all. You're completely straight. Just me, huh? Not a relatable premise. Yeah, I don't know. I'm straight. It's awesome. I walked through so much stuff to get here for some reason. Like, I don't know. I don't know what. I hooked up with 4 guys. That's 3 more than you need, I think. So like, but sexuality is complicated. It is not that complicated, you know? I was just going around town like blowing dudes, being like, I need more data, I think. I can't crack the case. What's going on? I got a board with red string on it and pictures of my friends' penises. Just trying to get everything together, you know? I'll say I'm probably the straightest person in this room right now. Well, because, like, if you're straight in here, you might think you're straight, but, like, you didn't check, you know? I fucking checked. I checked a bunch of times. Like a crazy, like, one night just for hours, just checking and checking and checking. Just trying to feel something, you know? Just trying to figure something out. Hey, the part I miss most about the experimenting, though, was gay porn. Gay porn is the best. The nicest part about gay porn is watching 2 men be kind to each other, you know? That's nice. When do you get to see that, you know? It's 2 guys helping each other out, actually. You know? That's when I should have known I wasn't gay. I was like, maybe I just want to be closer with my friend. Maybe if we hugged, I wouldn't be in this predicament right now, you know? Yeah. Straight now, though, huh? Woo! Yeah! Where my straight people at? Come on! Yeah, that's right. It ain't June anymore. We can say whatever we want. It's our 11 months of the year. We can do whatever. And I love being straight, too. It's so good. Being straight every day's a gift, you know? Every night, an endless dream. That's how I describe it. I'm so straight that at the end of my suicide note, I'm gonna write no homo. You know what I mean? I love the ladies. I hated being alive, you know? Good damn. Yeah, being straight's awesome. And I'm really good at it, too. I'm super great. I have some being a straight guy tips for the fellows in the audience, okay? Number 1, if you're trying to impress a lady, okay, you gotta do tongue and hand stuff. You can't just do tongue stuff. Super important. Don't know why you aren't all writing this down. This is huge information, okay? Because you go up to a girl and be like, hey, wanna go to a party? That's a cool guy. It's a safe guy. You feel comfortable around that guy, you know? You can't go up to a girl and be like, hey, wanna go to a party? That's a different party. That's a different guy, that's a different party. They're gonna eat your hair at that party, I think. There are gonna be people with sharp teeth at that party, so you watch out, you know? Yeah, super good at being straight. Oh yeah, this is my pickup line for the straight fellas in the audience. I guess I should say it only works if you are also a brown guy, so I guess it doesn't work for anyone here. Okay. White crowd, nice. Got him. Yeah, what you do is that you go up, you see a girl you like in the bar, right? You go up to her and be like, hey, you like brown guys? And at this point, she can't say no. You know what I mean? That'd be so fucked up, right? That'd be like racist. And that's how you get them. You know? You say, hey, you like brown guys? And she's like, yeah, I guess. And you say, oh, what? So you like Osama bin Laden? And then you stand up and to the bar you say, this lady likes Muammar Gaddafi, Saddam Hussein, other despotic tyrants. And you go back to her and you say, no one likes you in the bar anymore, except me. I like you. You wanna go see a movie? That's how you lay and slay. That's how you make it happen. Yeah, it's awesome. I'm a super good guy, and that's what I like. That's what I like about my life. I'm a great guy, and you can tell because I'm telling you, you know? That's how you know that I'm a really safe and good guy. I like to help out. I went to the blood bank the other day, but they don't appreciate me at all there, you know? Did you guys know when you go donate blood, it has to be your blood? Have you heard this? Oh my God. Had me in a tizzy, I'll tell you that, you know? Because I walked in, right? Milk jug, all red, full of the good stuff. Typo negative. That's universal donor. That's nice. That's nice blood, yeah? And I walked in there, and right away, they don't even say hi to me or anything. They're just like, where'd you get the blood? Stupid fucking question. Where'd I get the blood? Obviously, I got the blood from inside of a guy. That's where it always is. Why don't they know that at the blood bank? Blood lives in a guy. I was chanting it. I was going, the blood's inside the guy. The blood's inside the guy. They hated it. Why? They were just concerned. They were like, well, where's the guy? And I was like, I don't know, but you got to find him. I think he's lost a lot of blood. I'm really worried about him. Yeah. I'm a great guy, awesome guy. But you know, when I'm not busy being a great guy, my heart is actually full of hate. I hate a lot of stuff. Hate the Chainsmokers. I don't know if you guys know the Chainsmokers. They're two DJs who make what I would describe as background music for sexual assault, you know? That is the sort of music that they make. Thank you. Thank you. I hope none of you have ever heard them. I hope you're all happy. But they said in an interview, and you can look this up, they said that they have a combined penis size of 16 inches. This is what they said. Two guys, 16 inches. They're trying to say they have 8-inch penises, right? But I feel like if they had that, they would just say that, right? Like, I feel like what's really going on is that one guy's got a 1-inch dick, and the other guy's got a 15-inch dick, and they both lead terrible lives. You know, like one guy is like, oh, will I ever please a woman? And the other one's like, whenever I get hard, I fall asleep. One guy's like, will anyone ever look past my micro penis? And the other guy's like, oh, I flushed my dick down the toilet again. Oh no, it pulled my whole body down there. I've been in the sewers for hours. Oh, I stopped watching superhero movies recently. I'm very proud of myself. Wait, no. Do you guys watch superhero movies in here? You guys are fucked. I don't watch them anymore. I only watch Dostoevsky. That's my favorite movie. That's what I like. I'm smart now. I just felt like I couldn't relate to the superhero movies at all. I was watching one, and there's a bunch of guys, and they were about to rob a bank. But Spider-Man saw it, and he was like, oh no, the bank's in trouble. I gotta stop those guys from robbing the bank. And I think we're kind of supposed to be like, no! Save the bank, Spider-Man! That place is so important to me. That's where I learned how to be myself. The bank? That's where I had my first kiss. Yeah, it was with an ATM, but it still counts. Yeah, and then you get to watch this fight between like Spider-Man and a bunch of guys who need money. You get to see what that would look like. And Spider-Man's hitting them like harder than you need to hit a burglar, you know? He's really going for it. And at the end, he's standing on their like dead bodies and get to be like, hell yeah, finally, a win for the bank, eh? Nice to see it finally turn around for the good old bank. He's been through so much, you know? The bank's the good guy in this movie. I didn't realize that. All movies should end like this, I think, you know? Like in rom-coms, the bank should get the girl. TD dates Catherine Zeta-Jones. Don't you want that? Don't you think that would be nice? Come on, who loves their banks in here, huh? Yes, we got any TD heads in here? That's my bank, I love you. I love you, you're my people, huh? We got any BMO bitches hanging around? Oh, BMO, get your numbers up. You guys aren't doing well. And I gotta ask, do we have any Scotiabank sluts in the room? Come on, let me hear ya. That's who I want to talk to after the show, you know? I'm just saying, if you see a girl with a red debit card, she will suck your dick off your body. And that's a promise. It's good, I like that. Like, I'm pro that. I love my bank. I follow them on YouTube and Instagram. I watch all their videos. I comment. I say, love you guys. I love what you guys are doing. Sometimes I walk into the bank with a gun and I say, hey, don't worry, I'm here to help, you know? I stand in front of the vault, guard it from intruders. I tip at the bank too. You guys do that? Just me? I pay my credit card and I send them $30 extra. I'm like, I just love what you guys are up to, you know? I don't tip the teller, to be clear. I tip the bank as an entity, you know? I give the teller the money. I say, give this to your boss. Get some more cameras in here. I'm worried about you guys. I tip at the ATM, too. You guys do that? Take out 80, shove 20 back into the machine. Good job, robot. I love you, robot. Buy yourself some gears. That's what you like, right? Gears? Sorry, I don't know your culture. I don't know your lifestyle. Oh, the bank joke's over, by the way. That's the end of the bank joke. We got any Chuck E. Cheese fans in the house? Yeah, we got some little boys, little girls. I'm glad you guys could make it. How'd you get in? I was reading the Chuck E. Cheese website recently. It's where I get most of my news. It's a really great place. And I saw on it that apparently they've rebranded Chuck. He's supposed to be a mouse now, but they didn't really change how he looked, and I think that's still a fucking rat. I think it's a rat through and through. Like, I don't know if you guys heard this, but a couple years ago, Chuck E. Cheese got in trouble because they were reserving leftover pizza slices. Which is, yeah, they're going table to table, making a new circle, serving that circle out to people. Like, imagine getting a pizza and the slices don't fit together. Like, what happened to this, you know? Anyway, that's rat behavior. I think that's how a rat would run a restaurant. Also, the E in the middle, doing a lot of heavy lifting on that name, I think, you know? Like, without that E, you're just having your daughter's 6th birthday at Chuck Cheese, which, I don't know. I don't know if we should trust Chuck Cheese with our children. I don't know if that's crazy to say. You guys don't seem as shocked. His name might as well be Hunter of Boys, you know? Clearly a monster. Also, Chuck E. Cheese is the place for sure that a pedophile would build, right? Like, it's all like little nets and tubes. It's good for like getting kids. Like what's a ball pit but a Venus flytrap for hot children? What? What? Oh, you don't like it that I called the kids hot, huh? Oh, that makes you twistle your britches. What does that mean? Oh, that makes you get your panties in a bunch. Well, you know what? I don't care, because I'm Chuck Cheese. I'm Chuck Cheese. I'm a rat. I'm a pedophile. Happy birthday to you. Oh, remember going when you were young? Remember those birthday parties? That child's casino? It was a good time. A lot of dreams come true there. You know? I'm having some trouble with CBT right now. Because if you talk to certain people, CBT stands for cognitive behavioral therapy. It's a therapy technique to help you stay more grounded in reality. It's nice, I do it. Some of you guys might. The problem is that if you talk to other people, CBT stands for cock and ball torture. And I think those acronyms shouldn't mean the same thing. I think those things are too different. It's making my life hard. I can't wear my favorite sweater anymore. You guys know my favorite sweater, right? The one that says CBT saved my life, you know? People think I'm horny as hell. They think my dick's a brisket, you know? It's all mashed up. I found this out because I was trying to watch porn all nice, you know? I was trying to have fun, watch a little porn. And on the title of the video I was looking at, it said like, with CBT. And I was like, oh, they did it. They made porn that makes you a good guy. I'm gonna watch this, I'm gonna be so nice to everyone. And then I was watching it and I was like, whoa, I do not do that stuff in therapy. Holy shit, that is crazy. It's a lot like regular porn, but just with a hard left turn, you know? Where like a guy walks in with a pizza and the lady's like, I don't know how I'm gonna pay for the pizza. And the guy's like, just hands her a hammer and he's like, go crazy on it. Go to town on it, squish it, smash it up. Yeah. Here's the thing, I do cognitive behavioral therapy. I'm like, I do it actively, and I'm happy, I'm fine. But the guy in the cock and ball torture video, he was ecstatic. I've never seen a guy that happy in my whole life. He was having I think I gotta switch CBTs, I think. Or maybe we push them together, huh? CCBBTT, you know what I'm saying? Cognitive cock and ball behavioral torture therapy. It's a new thing I've been working on in the lab. You go into your therapist's office and you're like, I'm just not feeling too good. He's like, oh yeah? I guess I'll have to crush your balls with this rock. And then you're like, you know, things have actually been really turning around for me lately. I've actually been feeling a lot better. Please don't destroy my nuts with that rock. Threaten your way to mental health, you know? That's what we want. Okay, I asked before, but I'll ask again for continuity's sake. We got any brown people in here? Oh yeah, we got a couple. That's nice. Not most of you. Why won't you guys change? Why won't you guys shift your race for me? Well, I guess this is for the people in the back. Yeah, I'm brown. It's bad a lot of the time. I don't know, like I don't deal with like living in the city, I don't deal with like crazy racism, like a very medium level of racism. Like no hate crime, just people like trying to be nice and then they hurt my feelings so much, you know? Like I was at a bar and this old lady came up to me and she was like, oh, you're very handsome for an Indian man, you know? And that hurt me, but then I had to be like, what? Well, you're pretty drunk for the daytime, so there. You're horny, you're racist, it's only noon, you know? You can't talk to me like that until 6 at least, come on. Can't be saying that to me. Oh, I had like, a girl came up to me, I think she was probably hitting on me. She was probably trying to be nice, and she was like, oh, you have really nice hair. You look like a Disney prince. And then I had to be like, oh, I think I look like a specific Disney prince. I don't think I look like all the Disney princes. I don't think I look like most of the Disney princes. I think I get one. I think it's Aladdin. I think it's the only one I get. I just don't like that she was coy about it. She's like, you could be any of them. I'm like, no, I'm the brown one, probably. That's the one I get to be. Also, sometimes, like, people normally compliment you by comparing you to a celebrity, but she compared me to, like, a cartoon. She was like, hey, you look, nice hair. You look like a crude and simple drawing of a man. You look like a man, but cruder and less put together somehow, less detailed. You look like a white guy drew a brown guy. Okay. Oh, I see what you look like. I get it now, I get it. Yeah, I guess the moral of that one is don't say anything nice to me because I'll use it to hurt myself. I guess that's the point of that one. I was at another bar one time, and a guy comes up to me, and he pats me on the back. He's really friendly, and he's like, hey, Raj, how's it going? And I had to be like, oh, sorry, man, I'm not Raj. And he was like, no, you're Raj. And he was so confident that I was like, am I Raj? Have I been Raj this whole time? I didn't know. And I was like, no, I'm Amar, my own person. And we had this like real back and forth where he's like, you're Raj, we work together. I'm like, I'm not Raj, I don't know who Raj is. I showed him my driver's license, he's like, it's fake. Raj always has fakes. I'm like, what do you guys do exactly for work? I don't understand. But he walked away after a while. I'm like, okay, whatever, that's over, that's done. But he came back an hour later with a drink in his hand, and he gave me the drink, and he's like, Raj, I love working with you. I love this weird prank that you do where you pretend you're not you. And he gave me the drink, and he walked away, and I was like, man, I think I want to be Raj, you know? I think there's a guy out there who looks like me, but he lies all the time, he gets free drinks. That's better than my life. I want that. I want that more than the life that I live. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I grew up in the States for a bit, too. Their racism's a little dicier, a little more fun, a little more flavor to it. Like, I'm from a Sikh family originally, so I used to wear a turban. I remember I was 8 years old, I was playing by the side of this road, and this old man drove up in a car, and he called me over to him. And I went up to that old man, because even when I was a kid, I loved getting fucked. Come on now. No, that's not part of it, but it's funny, eh? No, I went up to the guy because I was like stupid. I didn't know we weren't supposed to talk to like weird old guys. And I went up to him, and he pointed at my turban, and he said, hey kid, are you Sikh or are you Muslim? I said, oh, I'm Sikh. And then he said, good, and he drove away. You know, probably went back to being a senator or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what that guy did. I don't know what that guy did for work. But because that was like the first time a white person had affirmed my identity like that. So he was like driving away to do a hate crime. I was like, yeah, being Sikh is pretty cool. He's licking a knife driving, and I'm like, I will respect my culture from now on. I do love myself. But have you ever met a racist like that? Like a guy who's not good at it? Like a guy who's like, I'm gonna get those Muslims as soon as I figure out who they are and what they look like. Maybe some more facts about them, I don't know. Like he's figuring this out on his own. You know, he's not going to the library, he's not going on the internet, he's going little boy to little boy, just trying to understand what a Muslim is, you know? I wish I was funnier then, that I could have been like, pointed at my turban and been like, Sikh, Muslim, this is Jewish. This is what Jewish people do. And the guy would have been like, fuck, I was just getting the hang of it. I go back to square one, start asking white kids again. Figure out what they know. Okay. I'm gonna get a little more personal, and then I'm gonna leave. That's the next section. So get your crying handkerchiefs out. This part's sad. This is the fringe show section of the show. This is the one man where it gets sad. Hey, anyone here got a weird dad? Yeah, come on. He's not bad, but will he ever be good? You know, he's only got 20 years to figure it out. Will he pull it together? Let's find out. My dad's he's a weird guy. He's like fine, you know, like he never hit us, but you could always tell he really wanted to. He's always fucking winding up like Popeye. He was being like, why I oughta. He was doing that a lot. We had a fucked up conversation the other day where he came up to me and he was like, Amar, I don't think I did a very good job raising you and your siblings. And I had to be like, oh, shots fired, okay. All right, you wanna talk? We'll talk. And then he got really sad and he was like, I don't think I was present enough in your lives. I don't think I was affectionate enough towards you. And he started to cry. And I hugged him. I was like, oh no, Dad, like we're okay. Everyone's fine, you know, like my brother, he's got this business, it's going really well. I just graduated from university, I got really good grades, and comedy's going great. My sister's got out of high school, she's got like this great future ahead of her. Like we're okay, you know? You guys ever do that? You guys ever lie to your dad? I can't tell him the truth, right? I can't be like, yeah, you yelled all the time and now we're weird. That's bad parenting. That's how it happened, you know? Like, fucking, my brother's business sucks. It's terrible. No one wants to buy anything from him. I barely graduated. Comedy's so hard for me because I'm stupid, you know? My sister actually is doing quite well, but she's adopted and I think that means something. Like, I don't know how to tell my dad that we're stupid. I don't know how to tell him that we're stupid and it's probably genetic. Right? I don't know if it's nature or nurture. It's weird to have your dad be like, I don't think I raised you right, but it is nice to agree on something, huh? It's nice to come together with your parents. Oh, anyone here, your parents do not show each other affection? Yeah, broken homes. Love to see it. Yeah, I had my mind blown because a couple years ago, I went to go visit a girlfriend's parents, and the first thing her dad did when he came home was he walked right up to her mom, he took her by the hand, and he kissed her, and he said, "How was your day?" I was like, is the government making them do that? What the fuck is that? I've never seen that in my whole life. That's so crazy. And this slipped out while I was on the phone with my mom, and I accidentally told her about it. And then I was like, why don't you guys do that? Do you guys not like each other? Next time I was at home, I'm sitting on the couch. My dad gets home from work, and he goes right up to my mom, and he takes her by the hand. And he kisses her, and he says, "How was your day?" And then they both turned and pointed at me and started laughing. Because it was a prank. They were pranking me by, I guess, pretending to be in love. That was the prank. They got me. And yeah, sure, okay, my parents don't kiss. My parents don't hold hands or do anything like that. But they did team up to hurt my feelings. And what's a more real love than that, huh? What's a deeper shared bond than mocking your son? That's important. That's love. You know? Anyone else here not doing well? Come on. Yeah, who's tired? Bad place your whole life, maybe? There we go. Anyone here know what a gun tastes like? Oh, not as many partiers in the room. Weird. You guys fell off on that last one. But I get depressed. When you get depressed, people give you very rude advice. They say very fucked up stuff to you. People come up to me and they'll be like, "Oh, you have depression. You gotta drink water. Water is really good for depression." And it's like, no, you're thinking of being thirsty. That's what you're thinking of. That's the word thirsty. You think I don't fucking know about water? I drink it from the public pool every day. I know about water and I'm good at it. There's so much there. I can drink as much as I want. No one gets mad at me. Yeah. Anyone here ever written a suicide note? No one ever cheers when I do that. I wonder why there's never any... Oh, okay. They wouldn't be here. That makes sense. Yeah. I'm okay. Don't freak out or anything. But I did write one, 8 years ago. I was in a worse place. And I wrote the note in Microsoft Word. Because I was like, yeah, I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to do some drafts first, Tighten this thing up. And the most fun you can have writing a suicide note is picking the font. That's a great time, I couldn't figure out what to do. I went with a thing where all the letters were bones. Because to me, suicide is scary, but in a Halloween way. It's like, ooh, if I kill myself, I'll be a skeleton. That would be scary, But when you write stuff in Microsoft Word, it checks your grammar, which is not really what you want when you're writing a note like that. I wrote, I don't want to live in no fucked up world like this. My computer's like, that's a double negative. I'm like, double negative? It's a suicide note. It's all negative, baby. It's all bad. It's terrible. Explaining depression's a little weird. I guess I always put it if you watch a movie where a guy got into a car crash, you might see his family rush into the hospital, and they go up to the doctor and they'd say, "Doctor, is he gonna be okay? Is he gonna make it?" And the doctor would be like, "Don't worry, he's holding on, he's gonna be fine, he's a fighter." That's what they'd say. I'm not a fighter anymore, I don't think. I think if I got into a car crash, my family would rush into the hospital, and they'd say, "Doctor, is he gonna be okay? Is he gonna make it?" And the doctor would be like, "Huh? Oh, no, he died immediately." We've actually never seen a kid die faster. It was kind of crazy. You set a record. My parents would be like, "Was the accident bad?" And he'd be like, "No, he just bumped the curb a little bit. Dude was just ready to go, I guess." Yeah, I'm on medication now, and that's really nice. I'm enjoying it. If you're not on medication, get on it. Take a pill, pussy, you know? Do something fun with your life. I don't care if you don't need it. It's fun. But for the first week I was on the meds, I was already kind of feeling better, and that was nice. But for the first week, couldn't come, you know? Weird situation. I'm like happier, but I couldn't come. So I started to wonder, right? Like, do these meds take all the cum from my balls, put it in my brain, that's why I'm happy now? Is that how the medication works? Where like my brain is like stewing, marinating in a pool of cum in my head, in a nice soup, you know? It's sitting there, but I kind of sing when I walk. I smile more freely, you know? And I wanted to ask my doctor this. I wanted to be like, hey doc, did you put cum in my brain? But I was worried he'd be like, Amar, those pills we gave you, they're placebos. They don't do anything. The cum's been in your brain all along. You just have to learn how to believe in yourself. You know? Guys, those are all my jokes. I love you so much. Thanks so much for coming. I'll see you later.
Let's keep it going for Amar Singh.
Thank you guys all so much for coming. There's another show at 9:30, so you're gonna have to leave. Thank you guys so much. Woo!
Flying directly into cliff walls. Ain't nothing better than watching the birds fall. Back when I was small, back when I was young and still good, I could see them sprawl. I thought it was all just Hollywood now. I cling to lies, making love to pigs and demons. I can't really talk about it every time I end up screaming. Big round of applause for everyone you saw this evening. I can't really stop.